it just looks, ugh. It's giving some booty day. Hello, welcome back to another video. I feel quite funny because you're in the cupboard right now. I tried to start this video about 10 minutes ago and I hadn't really woken up properly, so I was trying to speak and just nothing was coming out of my mouth, so I had to go sit down and just let myself wake up before I tried to come chatting away. But I've just had a coffee, which has definitely helped. I don't always do that first thing, but it's one of them days today, and I thought I could take you along with me today and do a mic'd up gym workout. We're going to train lower body, of course, and I really wanted to film one of these. I also thought I could just share my get ready with me pre-gym routine. We'll dive straight into it. I'm just gonna wash my face. I always leave my... I think I need like a cleansing balm for... Oh, that's the old one that's empty. I go through these pretty quick. These are the cleansing balm by Miss. But I need one for my cupboard in here and also the shower because I use it multiple times a day. Oh God, I can't see. How refreshing is it when you wash your face first thing in the morning? And let's brush these teeth. I've told Mason, do not come in the bathroom whilst I'm filming because we don't need a naked man on here anytime soon. Why did I just show you? I just showed you my toothbrush like it was a flipping wand. Yeah, I got that electric toothbrush thinking it was going to be the best thing since sliced bread, but in fact, I barely seem to charge it. There's a charger right here. I don't know why I don't just stick it on charge every night, but it has been dead for the past month. So I need to sort that out because I really do value my teeth. Right, I'm just using this Olivia skin food. I mainly put this on my under eye and just areas that I get quite dry. I do prefer the light version of that. I find it's just a little bit less greasy, whereas this is lovely and thick, but does make my very oily skin very oily, that people do seem to like to point out on my Instagram. If I've not put powder on, flipping heck, you could fry a chip on my face. But I like a glowy look, you know, not too oily, but I do like a glow. Who doesn't actually? I just think it makes you look a bit more alive. Next up is this, my favourite SPF. It's the Bondi Sands SPF 50 fragrance-free tinted hydrating, and it's flipping lovely. I've nearly finished it actually. But I was using the same brand, was it before? It was either a Abaji or, yeah, I think it was the Abaji tinted moisturiser, and it just was never in stock, but I'd used it for so long. I felt like I didn't even want to try another SPF. But this one is actually like a quarter of the price, and I really, really like it. It doesn't break me out either. Like, I have to be really careful with skin products. I can't have like a 20-step skincare routine. It's just a recipe for disaster. So I like to just keep it very simple and minimalistic, and my skin seems to really like that. I also really want to try some skin... Oh my God, I'm going to cringe watching this back because the way I apply my facial creams seems to be more of like a... I always look back like this, like what am I doing to my face? But like kind of look like I'm beating my face. Oh God, last night, I don't think I got to sleep. I got into bed at like 11 and I don't think I got to sleep till past midnight. I feel like I was, for some reason yesterday, just overthinking so much, which happens, not every day's like that. So I've been using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser Oil Free. It's been in my makeup bag for over a year. How satisfying is it when you actually use something that's been there because I ran out of my other one, and I really, really like it. And then I just combine it with this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. I actually bought this in the wrong shade, so I'm really happy that I can use it. Oh, the sun is popping through. That's nice. Yesterday, there was a massive storm here, which I've never seen in Dubai, as in thunder and lightning, and I was looking out the window and it just felt really comforting. I absolutely love a storm. Okay, that light is not the one. blush. I don't know how I've lived without this. I've only started using this the past sort of 2 months, and it just makes your makeup pop so much. I think I just put it everywhere. I think you're only supposed to put it here, aren't you, or something, but I do it everywhere. It just gives you like more of a sun-kissed, just that kind of look. We had a toe casualty yesterday, which I'm still a bit traumatized from. I was on the phone to Mason's sister and I stubbed my toe the other day. Like, anyone who knows me, I have troubles with my I have one toe that is just super long on both my feet that I've broken before. Like a few years back, I was filming a recipe video and Penelope was under my feet and I tripped over her, stubbed the toe, and my second, you know, like the second longer toe was so skew-whiff. It was facing this way and I could see it in my sock, and I'm really squeamish about feet. So I went and sat on the stairs, shouted Mason, and I couldn't look, like, because I'd seen one glance of my toe like this where I said, Mason, is my toe, like, has it fallen off or what? He came down and he was laughing so much at my reaction, but I was being full-blown serious. Like, I thought I was going to throw up, and took my sock off, took one look and just nearly passed out. Anyway, I had to go to A&E, and there's a video somewhere of me on gas and air, and obviously they just had to like pop it back into place. I hope you're not too squeamish. Yeah, so I have like a bit of a thing about my feet, and you know I've been trying to wear the toe space and everything, and yesterday I was just on the phone, I looked down and I thought like my toe had like had a growth or something on it, but it was in fact my toenail, which was just hanging half off, but obviously like one look it looked like a second toe was on top of a toe. Yeah, I was on the phone like, oh, my toenail's just fallen off, which is the grossest thing, and it looks absolutely, oh, don't like my feet right now. But there is like a second toenail under there, and I think I wore this one pair of ill-fitting trainers, which I will never do again now, and I remember feeling like my toes were squished, and I did a long distance run, so I think that day did not do me any favours. So lesson learned from that is to always make sure you prioritise wearing really decent running trainers that your feet can just comfortably spread in. You don't want your feet like this, otherwise you're going to lose a toenail, and you don't want to be like me right now, like, oh, it's not pretty, and it's on that flipping toe, it's on the long toe that I actually broke a few years ago. Poor thing, but at least it's growing back. I'm grateful that there's a toenail like underneath there, but I just found that so random. It didn't hurt or anything, it just looks ugh. So they're the toe chronicles anyway, my flipping long feet. Gone for this royal blue set today. I'm just making my greens, and I was just thinking it's actually so refreshing being able to come on here without makeup on, and something that's taken me a long while, and I've had to unpack a lot around why I've always felt the need to have makeup on, or like where did it come from, you know, when you think, when did you actually start wearing makeup majority of the time? And I love makeup, I love applying makeup and like how it makes me feel and all of that. I'm not knocking it by any means, but I remember when I was probably about 13, 14, maybe 15, I can't really remember when I started wearing makeup all the time, but it was outside of school one time. I'd seen a boy who was in the year below, or like we used to get on the same school bus, and I remember him shouting across the road something like, oh, is that you, Olivia? You look so different, or something like this, and it was because I didn't have makeup on. And from that point onwards, I remember wearing makeup consistently for years and just not really feeling confident in my natural skin. I did have a lot of acne, which definitely made me feel insecure, and I have found since resolving or working on my skin and just my overall confidence in every kind of way has definitely helped. But I remember when I first met Mason, which was 5 years ago, I would put makeup on as soon as I woke up. Like before he saw me, I'd always make sure to jump out of bed and go and put like a bit of like makeup on my face, or I'd literally sleep in makeup and it'd make my acne so much worse. And then it was only a few years ago and I actually addressed like I'm not the same self or like the same person as my 13-year-old self in a lot of ways. Like there's been a lot of mental growth and realizing that you've got to sort of embrace when no one's perfect, none of us are perfect, and just really having confidence in who you are as a person. It's nothing to do with your looks, it's more like who you are as a person, to your friends, to your family, who you show up as, your kindness, what makes you you, which we all have. We're all, you know, like you're unique, I'm unique in my own way, and just embracing that and having some acceptance acceptance of self has just really helped. And a few things that definitely have helped me build up to feeling confident without makeup all the time is doing things at home, like tinting my eyebrows. I feel like your eyebrows really shape and make your face, like building yourself up rather than going 0 to 100 if you want to start small, if this is something you struggle with. Just wearing, like if you want to go less makeup, just doing things like tinting your eyebrows and wearing lip balm. Like they're things that I did to begin with, and just getting more confident in my own skin and remembering how beautiful you are as yourself. You don't need to mask yourself in any way, shape or form. And I think your confidence radiates from literally within. It's how you feel about yourself, in my opinion. I think confidence it's nothing to do with what you put on your face. So yeah, here's this blue number. I actually really like this. I love a matching set at the moment. And this is the back. It's giving some definitely booty day leggings vibes. I feel like we're on a FaceTime in these kind of videos. Do you get that vibe, or is it just me? I was talking with Melissa, my friend, the other day, and we were on about leggings and booty shorts, and you know the ones with the scrunch that ride so far up your crack that your glutes are just swallowing them at this point and it's uncomfortable. I'm really growing away from those. I gave a couple pairs of my leggings away the other day that did exactly that, and I really like the booty scrunch ones, but there's a certain point where certain leggings and shorts just surpass, where they're just everything, every nook and cranny is on show. So I wanted to get your thoughts. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, these ones that I'm wearing now are actually, they're just on the cusp, I feel like, of being too much one way. Like, I think some of them obviously are super flattering, but others just get absorbed into your everything. But yeah, just wanted to share that random thought. Got my pre-workout fuel here, so just my usual protein oats with berries and peanut butter on top. And I've got my book out. I'm making sure I leave this basically just in all my visible sight, because I feel like I'll just pick up my phone and I want to start reading more, because this book is taking me flipping ages. It's called A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and it's so amazing. It's a lot about emotions, and I'm now in the chapter about the pain body and how we all apparently have a pain body that can be ancestral and also from our parents. So one example that sort of struck a chord with me is, it was talking about emotion. I don't know if you've ever found this, but say if you don't trust a certain type of person, you feel like as you get older you can sort of see your parents in yourself, or like your reactions. Like there's certain stuff with cleaning that I get really funny about and my emotions come out, or like I get annoyed at, say, Mason or whoever's in my house and they do a certain thing, and I actually picked up on it the other day and I was like, oh my god, this doesn't even come from me. This is like what my dad used to do, and I'm reciprocating or like repeating a cycle that isn't even my thing, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if you would relate to that, but this book is it talks a lot about emotions, negative emotions, and how we can carry our parents or whoever's raised us or we've spent a lot of time with, we can carry their stuff. So say if your parents have never really trusted a certain type of person, and you find in your life you also don't trust that type of person, but you've not had the mistrust with that person. I don't know if that makes sense, but just find it super interesting. Just got to the gym. Now let me show you. This is the most insane gym changing room toilets changing rooms I've ever seen. There's literally like GHDs here, a Dyson hairdryer. I'm just in my element in this gym. But let's start with a dynamic warm-up. I've just found a little space in the gym that's not as crowded. There was a class on as well, and where I like to do my hip thrusts, it's this little corner, and it's like my corner or it's not my corner, but I really like it. And there was someone in there, so I feel like a little blue Power Ranger today. Let's open up these hips, and I'm probably going to look really strange, like I'm just talking to myself the whole session. Oh God, these hips feel like they need a bit of TLC, a bit of extra time today. Did you just hear that click? Wind wipers. Do these, the more they get you. So feet nice and wide, and you want to keep your shins as vertical as you can and a straight back. 3. You're like inside my brain right now. Look at my wrists. Oh, boobies are pop. 3, 4, 5, come on. I just had to wait for this. I looked like I was just lingering around it. I trained glutes 4 days ago and I'm still really feeling it. Sometimes this clicks my back when I lean back. Lean back, so nice. Dancey dance, get your stance, and then chin tucked. Whoosh. Whoosh. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Hold. This burns like a bitch. Make sure you get right to the top as well, like to really feel it in. Let's build a dumpy this size of a globe. Add some weight onto this. Come on, remember to breathe as well. I think it can be easy to forget to breathe. 9, 10. Did 20 kg on. Feeling good. Must be these butterfly socks. I feel like they're giving me the strength today. Oh my God. Look at the strength. I just did 2 sets of split squats, but the mic wasn't on. We're doing this with a barbell. I would like to use a lower bench, but they're all in use, so we're making do. So with this, really make sure you've got your balance and try and maintain the same foot placement each set. So all your weight in your working leg and just resting the other leg. Fuck, these hurt. And then slight forward lean. And with these as well, you can either go straight into your other side or take a little short break if your heart rate is through the roof, like mine is right now. 2, 3. Let's go and do the most disgusting leg press superset that I just need to, come on Olivia, get in the zone for this. This one, the way you feel it in your quads is just like no other. Got some techno beats going now, so we're going to start with wide stance, high foot, keep your back really flush. Oh my God, someone's phone. Someone's phone. That would have just like smashed my face, I think. 9, 10, straight into narrow stance. 1, oh my God. Come on, keep going. 6, 7, 8. 2 more, come on. 9, 10. Sweet. Jesus. Oh, I actually smell right now. I think I've had a bit too much onion lately or something. I feel like I can smell. That is done, finished. My legs are toast. I'm just going to do a cool down on the treadmill and just go through my emails so that I'm a bit on top of my day. Otherwise, I would be in here all day long. Leg days can just really end up taking hours if you're not careful. Just got home, did a little bit of food shop on my way out of the gym, and I'm just gonna make some food now. I always get super hungry whenever I've trained legs, so no doubt I'll be in and out of that fridge today. Really hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know if you want to see some more like this, maybe some like walk through upper body days. Just let me know what you'd like to see and I can get it filmed. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you, I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. If you could do me a huge favor as well and just make sure you've liked this video. If you've enjoyed it, just helps my channel and supports me, and I'm very, very grateful.